Well, when I first met him, no, well, I was too young then. I don't think I had any ideas about looking at him as a young man. I met Slim in Greece during the war. He was an Australian soldier that was captured by the Germans.
On April the 6th, the Germans struck into Greece. By April the 11th, the Australians were in action. The Germans were in overwhelming strength.
But then he escaped and he went up to the Greek mountains and joined with the partisans up there.
Lust, Love, Loss is an exhibition about love and sexuality and how it's affected Australians in times of war. Slim Wrigley was an Australian soldier who was captured in Greece by the Germans and imprisoned at a prisoner of war camp in Salonika. In Rotini, he was helped by an English-speaking school teacher called Xanthoula Papadopoulos. And Giannis and the other villagers kept him hidden from the Germans, and he spent about a year with them.
My father took us up to the village, and that's where we first met Slim. My father was a school teacher, and he was well known for his hospitality and his kindness. So this shepherd brought him to our house, and my father attended and looked after him.
He spent about a year with them fighting with the Andates, which was the Greek resistance. He eventually managed to escape Greece via boat to Turkey, but unfortunately about a year after that, Giannis was killed by the Germans, executed for his involvement in the resistance. Xanthoula found Slim's address and contact details in a book that had been left behind, and she wrote to Slim. Slim remembered Xanthoula, and he thought, yeah, look, I've got to help this girl. He wrote to her and said, I can pay for your passage over to Australia, and if you like it here, we can get married. And she did.
When I came to Australia, and then we married very soon afterwards, because I thought nobody's forcing me, it's my decision. So we got married earlier than, I didn't know him very well. But as I said, he was such a gentleman. There was no pressure there. It wasn't love like the young people fall in love, and there was understanding, and his actions, he showed, you know, he was a nice person. And that's what I based my decision, you know, to stay and give it a go.
Exhibitions like Love, Lust, Loss are vitally important, because when people normally think of military history and warfare, they're thinking about the big men of history, they're thinking about heroes and villains and heroics and all the rest. But what they forget in all of that is the ordinary people whose lives get caught up in these tumultuous events. So what we're trying to do is shine a light to demonstrate how the powerful emotions of love and desire and attachment can have just as profound an influence on people's experience of warfare as violence and hatred.
Sometimes people have to take chances. And if you have the basic stuff there, that it's good, it's positive, don't hesitate. Take a chance. Look at me, it turned out all right.